Salaki. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Kakwadash. Second, I want to give double honor to the apostles of GMS that rule of well. And a peace, blessed salutations to the hopefully elect, which consists of the Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negro, Latinos, Hispanics, Native Americans, West Indians, Salaki. Just coming in from the cove. As the title, what is it? The bitterness of King David. Just like you've been having the apostles, elders talking about the bitterness of Yahweh Shah and etc. And as is what is it? What series is that? The House of David series, and we understand that Yahweh Shah is restoring. Yahweh is restoring the house of David right before the world's eyes. That's why it's very beautiful to see the struggles, the adversities, the trials even King David had to go through before getting the throne and also while being king. So one thing you have to understand in this thing, nothing comes easy, which Jake want. And what, the man of the hour, Rango TV, and it's crazy as hell, me and the brother Matataya, I saw his face on YouTube. I'm like, oh shit, yo, that's Ringo TV. Yo, that man been around since I want to say 2009, 2010. Slaki. His face been I remember that guy, man. I kind of thought he was weird how the way he talked, but I may have been around the YouTube scene for a long time. And me personally, I can't remember all his topics. I remember he used to talk about so-called black people, and I can't really remember, but basically I just know I remember his face. So seeing that he came out, I guess, and said he was a Hebrew Israelite, and now he's sick and tired of it. He's lost friends. He's people in the world don't like him. He's hated. Well, that's part of the battle. Scripture, Yahushua said, the world hateth me, so it shall hate you. We understand what Yahushua had to go through our Lord. We at this point of our walk, we ought to know the prophets wasn't liked, just like even in the series House of David, Samuel wasn't liked. The apostles wasn't liked. There was apostles that were beaten in the name of Yahweh Shah. So that's something you got to accept. One thing, Ringo was talking about, the world hate him and he's pretty much tired of the hatred. Well, nigga, you hate it because you're an Hebrew Israelite. So the best thing you can do is get understanding and reasoning why you are hated, and understand that comes with the territory. Because nigga, if you leave America and go to the ends of the world, Russia, Japan, the Philippines, Cambodia, wherever, certain people, gonna look at you, but ultimately they're not gonna like you. Say you go over there, get with a little broad, deep down, her parents are not gonna like you. People aren't gonna like you. Why? Because you are a Hebrew Israelite. It's not something you just grab on and you put on as a coat. You put the shirt on, or you can just you put it on. Nah, you were born this, so you had to bear your cross. You had to bear you had to bear the affliction. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? And that's part of the. This is part of the truth. I have a couple of scriptures. I want to start off with Shalaki. Bear with me real quick. I had it. Come on. Where is it? Hold on. All right, here it is. So it says, I put in Mark 4:19. It says, cares of this world. It says, translated as worry of this life. Let me see. Yeah, so this is a overview of it. It says, and the verse emphasizes that these worries, along with the deceitfulness of wealth and desires for other things, can choke the word of Yahweh Shem Shah and hinder spiritual growth. So basically, he got, you know, choked up by hatred, separation. But the Lord says, the Lord is going to separate. Let me get that real quick. Sirach 13. You just, and the Lord is doing it for a reason, really to save you, really to keep you out of trouble. Let me see. Sirach 13. Let me see. I'm going to start at verse 15. Every creature prefers his own kind. This is in the GNT. And people are no different, just as animals of the same species flock together. So people keep company with people like themselves. Damn, hold on. So it says a sinner has no more in common with a devout person than a wolf has with a lamb. Bear with me one moment. So, my bad, Salaki. So it says, a sinner has no more in common with a devout person than a wolf has with a lamb. Rich people have no more in common with poor people than hyenas have with dogs. The rich hunt down the poor just as lions hunt down wild donkeys in the open country. Arrogant people have nothing but scorn for the humble. And the rich think of the poor in the same way. When a rich person, so you get what you get the point. You're not if you are righteous and chasing a righteous path, the wicked ain't gonna like you. People are not gonna like you. The world is wicked. Everybody's waxing worse and worse. It tells you that in the book of what is it, Titus, I believe the second chapter. So it says, let me see. Proverbs 13:20. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. So if why do you want to be accepted and loved by a companion of fools? Of course they're not going to like you. It says, when you walk with wise men, you're going to grow and become wise. But if you're walking with wicked niggas, and even in general, I've seen that even in the world. If you're not doing what niggas is doing, niggas not really gonna fuck with you. Let me see. Yep, 2 Corinthians 6:14. It says, "Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness, and what communion have light with darkness? What concord have Yahushua with Belial, or what part have he that believeth with an infidel?" And what agreement had the temple of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua with idols? For ye are the temple of the living power, as Yahweh Bashem Yahushua saith. So why you want to be loved, or why are you worried about if infidel, despicable niggas hate you. That's good. Yeah, that's pretty much shows, you're not of the world. I will dwell in them and walk in them. Salakia. It says, and I will be their power, and they shall be my people. Um, so verse 17, wherefore come out from among them and be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you. And will be a father unto you, and you shall be my sons and daughters, said the Lord Almighty. So it's like a father loveth his children, he's going to protect his children. So again, a father don't want his children dealing with infidels, So let me see something real quick. So let me see. This is an overview of Mark 14 and 19. The cares of this world or worry of this life in the GNT, he says these refer to the everyday stresses, anxieties, and preoccupations of a busy life, which can distract individual from truly receiving and receiving and acting upon the word of Yahweh Shah. That's Ringo. It says the sea for riches. Well, I'm gonna just read it. This refers to the temptation of allure and wealth, which can lead people to prioritize material possessions and security over spiritual matters. The desires for other things. These are carnal desires after other objects, which are pleasing to the sensual mind, enter into their minds and gaining the ascendant there. Choking the word, the cares, deceitful of riches, and desires for other things act as weeds or thorns that choke the word of Yahweh Shah, preventing it from taking root and bearing fruit. And this is what happened, because that nigga was hated so much it choked him up. He cares of the world. He cares what people think about him. But you don't realize, hey, that's part of the battle. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Don't think you're going to get women like that. That's going to linger around. I don't give a damn if you're over 6 feet, good looking, handsome, light skin, curly hair, pretty hair, whatever the fuck you call it as a man. Eloquent, witty with the words, so-called swag, whatever. You may have a little bit of money in your pocket. Them bitches ain't going to linger around. They might throw it at you, whatever, but at the end of the day, really when the spirit is on you, they're not. Is there something about you they're not going to like? They might, and they truly might like you, but again, they're of this world. Let me see. So it said, unfruitful. The consequences of letting these worldly concerns and desires take root is that the word of Yahweh Shah becomes unfruitful and ineffective in a person's life. So again, that nigga didn't become fruitful. The nigga became unfruitful, and that's why the nigga didn't grow, because he cares about the world. He basically wants to be one with this society. So let's look at I'm gonna just read the overview on these Psalms of David, because again, King David had bitterness. He had sad, he lamented. That's part of the battle, Ringo coming, he was sad, and he tried to make his voice choke up as if, man, who gives a fuck, man? You're not the only nigga that's, fucking suffering, man. So it says Psalm 13 said David cries out, "How long, Lord, will you forget me forever?" Hey, and be honest with you, it's times, certain bros go through. It's like, damn, is Yahweh gonna save us? Is he gonna deliver us? I mean, certain adversities you go through is like, yo, damn. But I mean, you just gotta, stop being a bitch about it. Fucking man up, gird up your loins. It said, how long will you hide your face from me? How long must I wrestle with my thoughts and day after day have sorrow in my heart? So it's, when you look at the trials and the adversities of King David, it was many, So again, it ain't nothing sweet, You're going to have adversity and trials. Psalms 31, David, please be merciful to me, Lord, for I am in distress. My eyes grow weak with sorrow, my soul and body with grief. My life is consumed by anguish, and my years by groaning. And again, remember, this is King David here. The how you say King David didn't ultimately go become a king. It was a lot riffraff. King Saul, the hatred of King Saul, the hatred of Israelites. Man, it was yo, it was crazy. It was crazy. The fact that King Saul was stripped, and we had one side of people that was for King Saul, and then you had to have a young man that was a shepherd that was pretty much looked at not to be a king. Here he is. Samuel pronounced him a king. So King David had to go through certain things prior to him getting the throne. My strength fails because of my affliction, and my bones grow weak. Psalms 88. This psalm is often considered one of the darkest, containing a sense of being forgotten and lost. So it says, the psalm, and this is just like the overview of these psalms. The psalms describes his soul as full of troubles and his life drawn near to Sheol. We know, Sheol is what how you say it? Hell. Basically a bad condition. The grave. What is it? Sheol, the Hebrew word Sheol, if I'm not mistaken. So a very bad, a bad condition. So Psalms 102, King David expresses his despair, feeling like he is in a place of exile. He states, I have become like a bird that's been thrown from its home. I feel as though I might fall and die. So Psalms 869, David expresses a plea for Yahweh Shah to save him from the troubles he is facing. He cries out to Yahweh, save me from my troubles and from your enemies who are against me. Come on, man. He didn't, come on, man. Oh, man. Well, man, I don't like the fact that, these people hate me. And again, man, Jake really has took hold of a feminine, weak, pussy, bitch-made spirit amongst being in Babylon too long. I mean, you just gotta understand that's part of the battle. Niggas hate each other. Niggas not gonna like you. We look how we grew up. Look what Esau have done to us as a nation. Hey, and it's gonna be like that into the kingdom. So you just go out to bite down, put on your boots, strap up your boots, and accept it. Bear with me one moment. Want a couple more. Oh man, David's hold on. So it says, these psalms demonstrate David's vulnerability and show that even a man after Yahweh Shah's own heart faced moments of overwhelming hardship and anguish. Purpose of the Psalms: King David's psalm serve as a means for those who are suffering to recognize that they are not alone and that Yahweh Shem Shah is able to deliver them from their trials. So again, Ringo had a trial, and instead of calling on Yahweh Shem Shah and really, Lord's not dealing with him. He again, like Elder Tahar, Apostle Tahar said, he came in another. He didn't come underneath the straight gate. He pretty much had to come in another way. And again, it's like a lot of things have been pretty much been put is being shown. That's why it's good to have great leadership and underneath good tutelage, because correction is very beautiful, um, especially in the times that we're living in. Because see, if Ringo really had great elders and apostles and men over him, he could have been guided and helped through the Spirit. Because again, we all catch hell. We all get go down in the dumps. Um, we have anguish. We go through trials, adversity, our thoughts. Sometimes again, like the scripture says, it feels like yo, is the Lord even dealing with me? But and that's it's part of the battles. But you know, through the Spirit, we shake out of it, and again with through brothers and these lessons in prayer, we shake hold up, we shake off that spirit, that those thoughts, that the demonic spirit, those wicked thoughts and that doubt, and we keep on pushing, but Lord's will that was edifying. Lord's will, I'll be back soon. But with that, shalom.